The ZANU PF of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa has moved in to increase the salaries of the workers of ZANU PF. You would not imagine that the lowest paid worker would be earning around 700 US dollars per month, whilst the highest paying worker in ZANU PF would be earning around 3,500 per month, and this includes also the ZANU PF Politburo members. It is said, according to ZANU PF, the increase is about 50% to 300%. And this is quite interesting. While a civil servant in Zimbabwe earn less than 300 US dollars. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So the ZANU PF of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa has moved in and increased the salaries. Guess what? It is not the salaries of civil servants, but the salaries of ZANU PF members. They say from ZANU PF, there won't be a member that would be paid less than 700 United States dollar. That would be the lowest paid salary to the members or to the workers rather of ZANU PF. And we know that they are also members of ZANU PF. They're just not mere workers. Whilst civil servants, we haven't had any talk of their salary increase. They remain working like slaves in Zimbabwe, whilst those who knows how to chant slogans, they actually do it like, they get to earn this lot in terms of the salaries. So I'm looking at this. Lowest paid would be paid 700 US dollars per month. Senior officials would be paid 3,500 per month. And this include also the Politburo members. They say last year, Ford Ranger vehicles for its directors, they were given Ford Ranger vehicles. I'm sure we saw them we're told they were donated by Gudawashe Takwire. They also gave the same to the Central Committee members, who happens also some of them to be Politburo members. So this is the salary adjustment of ZANU PF, a political party that cares only about itself and not the citizens. Let me see what happened after Mrakashi actually posted this. Someone says, "Vamwe vachiti takamirira varungu vachauya, Zim sanctions must fall." Okay, someone celebrating that. Someone says, "Only for saying Pasina Chamisa and ED free, you get that amount, but teachers, nurses and soldiers are paid peanuts. You guys are playing with fire. Be warned, this isn't sustainable." At least someone got my point. Someone says, "Are you one of the paid workers?" Someone says, "Why would people have to work for ZANU PF to get such benefits? How do they get access to farms and residential stands exclusively? Why would they have special privileges and treatment based on party affiliation? What about civil servants?" I have asked this question a lot of time. What about civil servants? So we are hearing nothing about civil servants, but more about ZANU PF. So ZANU PF is going to be paying its workers a lot of money. money that can sustain them within a month, while you, a trained personality, you are a civil servant, you are a doctor. I don't think there is a doctor that earns 700 US dollars. Last time the lecturers were saying, can you pay us just 2,500 US dollars, not 3,500. The ZANU PF government denied the lecturers their rights. But guess what? That's why I've said in Zimbabwe, it is only ZANU PF who live very well, who are paid very, very well, whilst the majority of the people of Zimbabwe are languishing in poverty. Some, they don't know where their next meal will come from. But the party, you wonder why the country is not progressive. Just imagine if they are doing so to their workers. So which means we may see also already Mnangagwa earns a lot of money, because each and every investor that comes to Zimbabwe has to pay bribe, a lot of gifts and presents that are given by individuals such as Wicknell Chivayo, whilst the majority of Zimbabweans are languishing in poverty. I will continue to talk about this. When will they talk about the salaries of the nurses? If the nurses protest, they are fired. If the teachers protest, they are fired. If the all government workers, if they raise their concerns that 250 US dollars is not sufficient to take us through, soldiers are being paid peanuts. Everyone, police are being paid peanuts, whilst they are, and soldiers, whilst they are used highly by the regime to actually push the issues of brutality, to defend the very same regime that is giving them peanuts. Sometimes it's so funny how individuals would be ready to kill other fellow citizens for just getting less than 300 US dollars. You defend corruption, you defend people who do not care about, people who only care about themselves. Whilst you, I watch most of the police officers in Zimbabwe, even senior, they are very, very thin. It's not because that is how they were created. These people, the money they are getting, cannot, how many police officers commit suicides year in and year out? Because of the salaries they are getting, because of the poor standard of living they are subjected to. But your government choose to actually, they give each other money that can sustain them for the whole month. All for what? For chanting Emerson Tambuso Mnangagwa's term should be extended up to 2030. By so doing and earning your seat to the Politburo, you become, very, very wealthy. 3,500 US dollars. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You can buy a stand. So just within just a month, you get that within a month. I think you can buy a stand. You can negotiate and get a stand for 3,000 US dollars to build your house. You can. You can start. I think you can even put a reasonable foundation for your house. Some of us who knows how to do it, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Within a year, you would have built your house, mansion, within a period of year, if you are wise enough and if you put that money in good use. So life is so sweet and nice as long as you are a ZANU PF member, whilst ordinary Zimbabweans' life is bitter. Most of them, they are committing suicide on a daily basis because of the challenges associated with life, which are unbearable. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us.